Welcome everybody. So today we are working on the big beast, on the red wiggler big 55-gallon bean. So this bean, the last time I fed was like 2 weeks ago when I put the packaging peanuts experiment. I will link you the video of the packaging peanut experiment. I fed this bean after like 10 days. They was not fed. No, actually after 2 weeks was not fed. I fed up packaging peanuts and they love it. They destroy it. So I left another 2 weeks without feeding, without touching absolutely this bean, because it's time almost to harvest. So I wanted to work actually on the bedding. So what do we do now? Now we are checking how this bean is doing, and of course it's doing great. There are a lot of worms. The worms are happy, fat, and all over, and they are working on the leftover. So what do we do now? Okay, now I want to start horizontal migration of these worms. So to start the horizontal migration, I will move. First I want to move everything, because it's 2 weeks I don't move nothing. I don't know actually how the situation is here. So let's put everything in one side. Okay, so you see there are a bunch of worms here. Okay, so now I want to move everything, and you see that the compost is, it's amazing, it's ready. The only thing, of course, there are always something like this banana stem that is actually breaking down. There are these things that I ate. This is the stem of the leaves. So don't put this stuff, guys. It's 1 year they are here, okay, and they are not breaking down. So but when I sift it, I will, oh, there are somebody is mating here. Somebody's mating. It's like a tree mate. There are tree worms. Oh my gosh, I never saw this. Look here, there are tree worms that are mating. 1, 2, 3. I never saw these things. Tree worms mating. I'm sorry guy, I have to disturb you a little bit because I want to see these things. I never saw something like that. Tree worms mating. That's amazing. That's amazing. Look how they are. Oh my gosh. Those little guys, they are surprising me more and more and more every time. Alright, so let's move this thing. It's a beautiful red wiggler. Okay, let's move these things. There are a bunch of worms. This thing is full of worms. Okay, I want to move everything here and prepare for the horizontal migration. So because this bean is big, I will do the horizontal migration here in the middle, a big feeding zone in the middle, so the worms, they can move from both sides to the center. So they are still bedding, but we will sift these things. So let me take out, actually I want to put in the feeding zone of this bedding. What is this? This is avocado. So for my experience, for what I see, the avocado and the banana peel are the things, the hardest things to break down. So now I want to put here this surface one that is a little drier. Look how many worms. This bin is exploding of worms. Okay. Okay, so now what do we do? I want to take these things out actually, because I want to put this paper in the feeding zone. So let me see whether I can. So now let's put in this plastic bag. Yeah, I don't want to leave any food source around, or as little as possible, so the worms have to move through the only food source they have. So you see, I put some dry food like 4 or 5 days ago, and it's completely gone, and the only little piece of dry food that is still available, it's full of worms. They are hungry, guys. So this is what I want them angry because I want them move toward the food source, the only food source ready available from them. All right, let's do this big operation. Okay, this is the feeding zone. Okay, what do we do now? I want to put some fresh bedding on the bottom. Okay, so fresh new paper, because I don't want bedding actually in the finished compost. Okay, so fresh bedding. Little water, not too much, because I'm putting yummy food. They will release a lot of moisture. And so this food will be really nice and full of a nice moisture. Okay, so I want to put now on the bottom some of the paper that I already took here, because this paper have all the bacteria to start to break down the food, and I'm putting now, and the other paper bedding. So now we have a bunch of food. Yummy, 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 yummy food. So bananas, pineapple, pumpkin from Halloween, more bananas, so let's put some coffee, dry food, and some grit, the eggshell. That's enough for now. Let's put some dry food. This dry food, actually, this one is the only component. Actually, they are bird seeds. They are wild bird seeds, and the worms love it. So let's pour some coffee. Oh, the coffee starts to mold. Okay, it's perfect. This is very yummy for my worms. Alright, your water. Okay. So now I want to cover with their bedding. So actually I don't think that the worms will immediately move here because the food is frozen right now, so of course it will take a little while before the food is available and they will move over there. So let's put some more dry bedding. So I will see, guys, I'm making a very comfy and rich place to invite the worms to move, because the old bedding is completely deployed of food. There are no more food on the old bedding. There are no bedding. It's more or less all casting. Of course there are always a little bedding, but it's 90% it's casting. And so they will move, they want to move to a new comfy, cozy, moist home full of food, fresh bedding, fresh place where to breed, eat, and leave their cocoon. Okay, let's put more food. So you see, I'm putting only yummy food. The worms love bananas and pumpkins. Bananas, pineapple, okay, so let's put on the top again some grit. So coffee ground, and the ground bird seeds. So the bird seeds, guys, is a big nice food to have, because 120 pounds bag of bird seed, like wild bird seed, this costs like 14 bucks, 15 bucks, and it's 20 pounds. It's a lot. The only thing is you have to ground. So you need a nice coffee grinder, spice grinder, or a nice food processor like the one I have. I have a very nice, fast and powerful food processor, because I do hot pepper, so I need the food to do my sauce, and for all my worms things, because I process hot meal, I process the egg shell and the seeds. If you have a fishing worm, the dry food with the seeds and like cornmeal and some wheat, it's the best food you can give to your worms to fatten up for your fishing. So we have on the website bait, you know, right? So we have a European nightcrawler and African nightcrawler for fishing in a 25 count container. Alright, we are almost. Okay. Let's put the last. So So this lasagna, actually, I think the worms will like it very much. Alright, this is a big filling. And again, I'm pretty sure that the worms will like it. So I don't know exactly how many worms I have in this bin, but they are a lot. So before I start to sift everything and to work on everything on these things, I wanna start to pick out some worms, so I have less work to do when I start to harvest everything. So by the way, we are on end of March. One more month and I will transfer almost everything outside, not everything. So they will have a lot of things to do and a lot of video. I will post. I will explain all my operation, the summer next winter operation. So I think the worms, they will be more than happy with this new situation, and they will all move over. So actually the food is now very frozen because I took out yesterday night from the freezer. So this start to defrost. So let me check if there are any worms here. Yes, of course. Okay, well, it's fresh. Let me take out the trash. Okay, I'm going to cover all this area like this. No, before to put this, I want some more paper. Okay. A little more paper because I want to, everything is covered because I don't want fruit fly and gnat and nothing with all this food. Water. So I create a very big zone, big area. So what I will do now, I will not cover this thing because I want the really the worms are uncomfortable on this side. So I want they go down, okay, and they move to the new area by themselves. This side will start to dry up. So I start to be uncomfortable and they wanted to move, and now I'm pressing a little bit too. What is it? This is some mango. Let me put this mango seeds here. Okay. Banana stem. Okay, put banana stem here. Okay. So this side will start to be uncomfortable and dry out, and the worms don't want to stay there anymore. so they will start all to move in the center. Also, I will cover with the plastic only this part, the central part, central side. So I will move only, I will cover only the central side. So the feeding area will stay cozy and moist, will retain all the moisture. The worms actually like to hang out on the bottom of the plastic because there are a lot of moisture. I found out that also with the other beans that the worms really like to stay on the bottom of the plastic. I will link on the top here, on the top right, the video I did with the orgy, with the worms orgy, because really, you know, all my beans, I found that they really like to stay on the bottom of the plastic, because I guess it's the moisture, and because they are surface breeder and feeder, so they like to stay on the surface, covered from the plastic that is very moist, where they breed and they pound the cocoons and they do everything. So I will leave it excuse me, I will leave everything like it is. Okay, I will not change nothing, I will not cover nothing, so I will leave everything like this. This will be very, very covered and protected. So the only way that the worms can go, you know, actually what I want to do, I'm going to give a little more the worms little more way to go over there, so I give it like a tunnel where they can move to the feeding zone. Yeah, like this, so they can move on the bottom of that. Alright, so that's it. I will not touch absolutely these things for the next couple weeks. So in 2 weeks we will have an update, and we will see what's happened. I'm pretty sure I will find thousands of worms on this feeding zone, or at least this is what I'm hoping. Okay, thank you very much, guys. See you later. Okay, and subscribe, don't forget it.